hate the faces who lost. That segment did nothing for me. It was a waste. It was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Throw to Goldilocks in the back. Goldilocks is hollered at by the Dupps brothers, Stan Dupp and Bo Dupp.
I'm just going to say this in case you didn't say it at the beginning.
What?
The booker is Vince Russo, in case you never
I don't think
that.
I ever mentioned
Vince
that. No.
Russo
Vince
is coming up with
is
all
the head
these
booker.
names.
Yes. Yes. Stan Dupp and Bo Dupp, known at this time as the Dupps. They are a pre-WWE OVW wrestlers, as well as ECW wrestlers. Again, I'm guessing way at the end when nobody cared. Stan Dupp, Trevor Murdoch, and Bo Dupp, Otto Schwanz.
Oh, he was somebody else? I've never noticed that guy.
Oh, you've heard of Otto Schwanz?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've never heard of either names.
But
I know Trevor Murdoch.
They are accompanied by, later on, Fluff Dupp, a.k.a. Seven Briggs.
A.k.a. both their girlfriends.
And their
AKA
cousin. Yeah.
Their cousin.
Yeah. As we get into this segment, Stan asks Goldilocks if she wants to make some money. She says, sure. And Stan picks her nose and she's like, never mind. She has to go, but they're like, oh, we're going that way anyway. Come with us. And they meet Fluffed Up, Stan and Bo's cousin and girlfriend. Where it's his girlfriend, and she's my cousin, but she's my cousin and my girlfriend and her cousin.
But they're brothers?
And we're also brothers and cousins.
It's only one of their cousins.
Right.
So they have different
Dupps
parents in a way, but
it's like,
it's the South.
Vice President Bill Burns walks in. I forget. Is it Burns or Barons?
Barron sounds familiar.
Barons sounds more. Yeah, Bill Barron. Sorry, Bill. Vice President Bill Barons.
He's dead.
Shows up. I don't know that. He says, "Hey, we don't want any alcoholics. No getting drunk." And they're like, "You can't get drunk off of beer. Tell you what." And Goldilocks is like, "I gotta go. Segment length 1 minute and 5 seconds. All of these segments have about. I manually counted the time, so I don't know, give or take 2 or 3 seconds. Yeah. This certainly explained their characters.
It was, yeah. It did because that's what Vince Russo wanted as their character. They are from the South.
Yeah.
You know, they drink beer.
Yeah.
They're poor intelligence.
Yeah.
They're picking their nose.
That's the thing.
Incest. And he called someone a wussy.
Geez, there are sure some wussies here in the NWA.
It's gross from every direction, which is the design of their gimmick. So, strangely enough, it works.
Yeah, that's what it was. There's nothing more than that. Yeah. They're not hiding anything.
Yeah. But at this point, I still have to see their in-ring work to see if it's pure go-away heat. Because if they're shit at wrestling, then it's going to be like, okay, just get the fuck out of here then. It is. Segment 9, in the ring, Baby Borash introduces the 1993 Busch Series Rookie of the Year, Hermie Sadler, no pop, and current NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, Sterling Martin. Arguably largest pop of the night.
Of the entire night, since they're, like, ever, when they're in this arena. Like, nothing in the future will ever beat this.
Show's over, top 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is when you remember that they're in the South.
Yeah.
This promo.
We get I'm guessing that's because it's not front row, so it's probably pre-plant. We get a Sterling Martin is my hero sign.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
If you want.
This is something that made me laugh, which is, again, more fan shenanigans, which is before when he was like, please welcome to the ring in 1993, and just standing there announcing.
Yeah.
A fan realized he was on hard cam and positioned himself to lick Jeremy Borash.
I missed that. Oh, I wish I could have saw that one.
So, TNA says, he's the NASCAR's version of the heavyweight champion. West points out that Sterling lives in...
Wrestling is obsessed with making analogies.
Yeah, you got to know
what they are.
Who they are.
Just like what what's his name? Ricky the Dragon Steamboat did that with almost every sport in the beginning.
Yeah.
It's like, this is the Stanley
It's
Cup.
the Super
It's
Bowl,
the World Series. Yeah. It's the one at Wimbledon. He did tennis. He did all of them. The tennis one threw me for a loop. I was like, someone told you that. You have no idea what Wimbledon is. Or I don't even know how to say it.
Wimbledon. West points out that Sterling lives about an hour away. So he's sort of a hometown hero.
Sort of.
That's kind of like me. I live an hour away from New York City. So I'm from New York City.
Yep. That's what I've always said.
Borash asks Sterling questions about, asks Sterling. I'm so used to saying Rod Sterling. That's why.
Sturges.
He asked him about the next race and his feelings about it. And Sterling boom-howers his way through the fans hooting and hollering over his answer. Like, so what do you think about the races?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, we got about a 100-point lead, and hopefully we'll just keep racing hard and try to get us more wins, more top fives, and try to win this championship.
everything about this is the South.
Yeah.
This is where you get really reminded. Like the beginning, you're like, all right, this is just wrestling. It's indie stuff. But then you're like, oh, this is in the South. And it's like targeted towards the South.
Yes. Personal pop of the night for me. K Krush interrupts. Oh, yes.
The best. If no one is familiar with Ron Killings of this
Oh my
era,
gosh.
you need to become familiar with this.
Yes.
Because this is the best version of Ron Killings that you have ever seen. Nothing like R-Truth, even close.
It's better than that.
Nothing
Way
like
better.
R-Truth.
Yeah. K Krush interrupts saying they can't wrestle and shouldn't be in the ring. K Krush says he is an athlete
Yes.
and his kind are athletes. Sterling and Hermie's kind drive cars around a circle in a left motion continuously.
All right.
His kind,
It could be like he's being racist. It could just be like wrestlers against race car drivers. It doesn't need to be racist yet.
his kind throw basketballs, throw touchdowns, run for touchdowns. They do arm drops. They do leg drops. His grandmother can do what they do.
All right, so maybe he's talking about one specific race of people and not just a wrestler.
Hermie Sadler gets a big pop for getting on the mic and saying, "Why don't you shut up for just 1 second?"
Yay!
Yeah. Followed by another one for saying Krush isn't dressed like an athlete.
Oh, yeah. You look like a real athlete. I love the 3-syllable athlete. It gets me every time. Athlete.
He then says, "I know there are NASCAR fans here in Huntsville, Alabama,"
Habna.
because that's how he pronounced Huntsville.
Oh, is that what he said?
But there are lots of NASCAR fans in Huntsville, Alabama.
You got that right. Testify. What you said is verbatim what I heard every time. Habna.
And Huntsville, Alabama. Did you just say hovel? Do you guys live in a hovel? K Krush says,
I'm sure you have NASCAR fans in every town if you make up the town name.
right. Yeah. K Krush says, "Damn Hermie Sadler and damn Alabama." Huge boos.
Yes, a big southern insult of
Yeah.
damning something.
Krush grabs Hermie Sadler by the neck, but out for the save, it's Brian Christopher. Huge atomic drop, super kick. Then Hermie and Sir Sterling toss him out of the ring.
So the white NASCAR drivers are confronted by the black athlete.
Yep.
Who doesn't look like a real athlete
Nope.
because of how he's dressed and
Yes.
how he presents himself. He doesn't act like an athlete.
Arguably understandable.
So who comes to the save? Which wrestler would come to the save?
The most athletic and southern man possible.
And most likely very white.
Oh, Brian Christopher.
Doing his full too cool gimmick.
Yeah, his straight up, I'm gonna steal black culture gimmick. And dress in like with the cool goggles and talk about rap and yo, what's happening in my fight?
I was waiting to be like, see, this is a real athlete right here. And just be like, well, this is like 100% about race now.
Yeah. So Jerry Lawler Jr. gets on the mic and he says, "My kind versus your kind, right here, right now." Yeah, next week I'm gonna fight you in a match.
Oh, and then he remembered.
Yeah, he remembered.
It's not
Last
live
second.
every week.
Yeah.
Whoops. My favorite part is the way he presented it, because if you weren't watching it, if this was all audio, you have Ron Killings come out and you listen to him, you're like, all right, I'm pretty sure I know what's going on. Right. I can paint a picture. And then he comes out and goes, "Oh yeah, well how about your kind? Give me some dog. Fights my kind. Give me some dog." And I'm just like, how is this any better than what Ron Truth was just doing?
Yeah, this
It's
is
the same
bad. This is
exact people.
very uncomfortable. He does the big clap it up, clap the crowd up.
Oh,
yeah, clap him up, and then I gotta leave. See ya.
Yeah, they
Gotta
start
leave.
clapping his beat, and then his music plays, which is a completely different beat. And
Yeah.
they all get thrown off how to clap. And so he just leaves just so he does not associated with this moment.
So, cue the dancing girls, obviously. Segment length, 4 minutes, 32 seconds. Thoughts? Racist, right?
Very racist. I tried to defend it, but they both went out of their way to make sure it was white people against black people.
Yeah. Dude, Brian Christopher,
And the worst person to defend it.
everything about him just seems like a guy who is currently failing at conning me. Everything he says, I'm like, I know you're playing a character right now, right? And badly, like very
Yeah,
badly.
You're not fooling anybody.
Yeah, but this is who I am. No, I know you're a very bad character, but I can tell that, and it's awful. Stop it.
Exactly.
Segment 10, backstage.
Oh, the backstage attempted murder?